The injuries continue to add up every single week, affecting a lot of fantasy teams out there, whether it be good or bad. But in this video, we have your week 6 injury updates that you're going to want to be aware of going into the weekend. So let's get right into it. And starting off, we have Rashaad Penny, who's out for the remainder of the season after fracturing his fibula. Ken Walker is going to be the lead back for the Seattle Seahawks in his absence, and I expect DJ Dallas to be involved in this offense as well, but Rashaad Penny out for the remainder of the season. Running back James Conner is dealing with a rib injury and is considered day-to-day with the injury. He suffered this injury during Sunday's matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, and it took him out for the remainder of the game, so you're going to want to monitor his practice status going into the weekend. The Cardinals are already expected to be without running back Darrell Williams, who also left Sunday's game early due to a knee injury, so it's looking like Eno Benjamin could be in line for a huge workload. He's widely available throughout leagues out there, even after waivers have gone through, so go check and see if he's available and pick him up. I think he's a viable fantasy option this week, even if James Conner does suit up. Running back Damien Harris is expected to miss multiple games due to a hamstring injury, and while this is not good news for Damien Harris owners, this clears up the backfield for Ramondre Stevenson, who becomes the lead back for the New England Patriots. So with Damien Harris out of the lineup, Ramondre Stevenson becomes someone that you could play every single week. Tight end Kyle Pitts returned to practice on Wednesday after missing Sunday's matchup against the Buccaneers due to a hamstring injury, but he was back at practice, which is a good sign. You're going to want to monitor his practice status going into the weekend, but bearing any setbacks, Kyle Pitts should be good to go against the San Francisco 49ers this weekend. Wide receiver T. Higgins was limited in practice on Wednesday due to an ankle injury and is considered day-to-day with the injury. You're going to want to monitor his practice status going into the weekend, but I would suggest sitting him this week against the New Orleans Saints, even if he is available, because you don't want to get in a situation like last Sunday, which he was questionable going into that game as well, and he only played a total of 10 snaps. So I would stay away from T. Higgins this week. Quarterback Russell Wilson is dealing with a shoulder injury that he received treatment on Friday. He's not expected to miss any time with the injury. Head coach Nathaniel Hackett said that he should be good to go on Monday Night Football against the Los Angeles Chargers, but from a fantasy standpoint, I would sit him this week and find another quarterback to start over him. There's probably a quarterback on the waiver wire that you could pick up and start over Russell Wilson. It's not like he's been that good from a fantasy standpoint, so I would sit Russell Wilson this week, but he's not expected to miss any time with the injury. Wide receiver Tyreek Hill is dealing with a foot injury, and despite being in a walking boot after Sunday's matchup against the New York Jets, the Miami Dolphins are optimistic that he'll be good to go this Sunday against the Minnesota Vikings. So you're going to want to monitor his practice status going into the weekend, but the Miami Dolphins are optimistic that he'll be out there. But that's going to do it for us today. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, line them up.